Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Microlearning Training Experience for SEL in Physical Education. The purpose of this training is to give physical education teachers simple methods to include in your weekly lessons for students to identify and apply positive ways to handle emotional stress, problem solve more effectively, and increase their total health. The first lesson that we are going to introduce to the students will be social awareness, meaning introvert versus extrovert. Have a quick quote here. Whatever makes you uncomfortable is your biggest opportunity for growth. What is social awareness? It's defined by Castle as the ability to take the perspective of and empathize with others, including those from diverse backgrounds and cultures. Why is this important in the SEL framework? A sense of social awareness allows for successful interactions with others based on reactions and modifications that take place during the interaction. And like I said before, we're going to talk about introvert versus extrovert within this microlearning process. Have some facts and myths. Some myths. Myth number one about introverts are shy. That's not necessarily the case. Introverts like to interact, but usually one-on-one. Myth number two is introverts don't like to talk. They like to talk about subjects they are interested in, but they tend to dislike small talk. Myth number three, introverts don't like to socialize. Introverts value their friends, but generally have just having a few ones. After socializing, they need time to be alone to re-energize. And myth number four, introverts would rather be alone, where the truth is introverts need time to think and create, but need people to whom share their ideas with. An introvert is someone who is energized by being alone and whose energy is drained by being around others for too long. Introverts are often thinkers and creative individuals, such as scientists, artists, writers, poets, mathematicians, and philosophers. Introverts make up around 40% of our population. Extroverts is somebody who is energized by being around other people. Many teachers, politicians, business leaders, sales representatives, and entertainers are extroverts. Extroverts also make up 60% of our population. These people tend to seek out social situations, be good at small talk, become bored or restless if alone for too long, think as they speak rather than think and then speak, and take risks and be thrill seekers. And then we can have our students go through this quick 8-question self-reflection. They're going to answer questions to each of the 8 questions by simply selecting A or B to each one of them. To close out the lesson for the students, if they answer mostly A's, they tend to be extroverts. And if they tend to answer mostly B's within those 8 questions, they have a tendency to be more introverts. Many people fall in the middle range, but lean one way or the other. Wrapping up a class, again, an SEL lesson only has to take maybe 5-10 minutes within the class. You can put it in a warm-up. You can put it within the middle of the lesson. You can put it at the end of a lesson, or a cool down, just to incorporate it in some way. And how can you can wrap it up by class discussion, and how can this information between extroverts and introverts help us? What do we need to keep in mind relating with someone with a different temperament than ourselves? That's very important. I will copy and paste this slideshow into our Google Drive. Feel free to use it within your Google Classrooms, and then we can present introverts and extroverts to our students next week. If you could take a few minutes and take the microlearning survey on this lesson number 1, any feedback would be appreciated. It'll take you to a quick survey that has a few open-ended questions, and if you liked it, and something you're going to use in your class in the future.